Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video, and if you didn't check it out, then I will link it down below and you can show it some love. I basically teach you guys how to make your own DIY organizers, jewelry organizers. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, but today I'm going to show you guys how to upcycle your old magazines and turn them into things that you could use to decorate your room. So I have a bunch of magazines and I subscribe to 17 magazines. So I literally have so many magazines that I don't, really use. After you kind of read the magazines, you don't really use them after that. So I have a bunch of magazines. Oh, it's so heavy. I have a bunch of magazines that I just don't really care about cutting up and upcycling, and I think this will be a very fun video. So yeah, let's get into it.
For the first DIY, I'm going to teach you guys how to make these really cute and affordable notebooks. And you're just going to need some old magazines, and it's a really fun and creative way to upcycle your old magazines. For the first DIY, you will need 2 magazines, so I just chose these 2 to cut up. Then you will also need some composition books or spiral notebooks or whatever you have that you could make a cover for. I need some scissors, Mod Podge. I have the glossy one so that it would look shiny, a plate or a painter's palette, and a paintbrush. You will also need a diamond template, which you can print out from the internet. So the first step for this DIY is you're going to use your scissors and you're going to cut out all the 3 shapes you have. So once you're done with all 3 of your diamonds, you're going to choose the one or the size that you like. So I'm going to do this notebook first, and that's what it looks like. I don't really like the color and I never used it, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use it. So I'm just going to kind of measure out to see which one would be the best size. So just take your finger and kind of eyeball it. So this one was a little bit too big. The medium sized diamond was sort of a good match, but I felt like it kind of was off. So I ended up using the smallest size. Then taking your magazine, I'm just going to flip through the pages and see which ones I like. And once you find a page that you like, you're just going to rip it out of the magazine, like so. Then take your template, put it over the part that you want to be cut out, and basically take your scissors and basically trace out the shape as best as you can. And a tip I have is if you're doing a small diamond like that, it's easier to cut off the excess paper that you don't need, but I was trying to save as much paper as I could. And also using tape would help, but then it would ruin the magazine paper, so that's why I chose not to. And then also just kind of cut around the edges to make it look cleaner. And yeah, you're just going to continue this step with all of the ones you want, and it's a really easy thing to do. It just takes a lot of time to get all the diamonds cut out because it takes a very long time. Yeah, so that is basically it, and I'm just going to repeat all of these steps and keep going until I have enough, and then I'm going to start gluing. So once you kind of have your layout and you're happy with it and you think it's all good, then we are going to start gluing the magazine pieces down with our Mod Podge. So taking your Mod Podge, you're just going to put it in your painter palette or a plate. So I'm just putting it in there. And then take your paintbrush and you're just going to dab it in the glue and you're going to start gluing them down. Pretty simple process, but it's just going to take a while to glue them all on. So yeah, I just want to evenly coat the diamond and make sure that everything is glued down. And then you're just going to glue the diamond down And you want it to be as close as the edge as it can be. Just smooth it down with your fingers. And yeah, it's basically really easy to do, and you're just going to keep doing this process. So once you're done gluing most of the diamonds down, I'm just going around the edges of the notebook cover and just kind of trimming the edges because it makes it look more clean, and I think it looks cuter that way. So this is what I have so far. I'm still not finished with it, but I think I'm gonna leave those few triangles close to the edge of the notebook, just that color of the notebook, because I think it looks cooler that way. So when you have your final design, you're just going to take some Mod Podge and just put it on top of the whole thing. This will just seal it up, and because this is a glossy Mod Podge, it will make it look really shiny, which is what we want. And I love that this dries clearly, so good job, Mod Podge. And by the way, I got this for $1 at Target, so it's really inexpensive, and everything I had at home, so literally anyone can do this. So I'm just painting it on, and I'm going to do that to the whole book. So this is the final product, and I decided to do another one with a spiral notebook because I thought it was super fun. And it is super easy, but it just takes a long time to do. But it's definitely worth it and make your notebooks look so much cuter. For the second DIY, I'm going to teach you guys how to make this cute wall art made out of old magazines that you can simply roll up. And it's super easy, and it looks really cool. So for the second DIY, you are going to need a frame, board, wood, or canvas. It really depends on what you have. You'll also need 2 magazines. You'll need some glue sticks, a glue gun, some scissors. You'll also need a template of some sort, and I'm using Maui because that's where I live. So after you're done cutting out your shape, you're just going to look in your magazine and find very colorful pages because you want it to stand out when you're rolling it up. So you're just going to rip a really colorful page out of your magazine. Chose this one because it's super colorful. And then you're going to fold it hamburger style. Again, hamburger style, just the other way around. And then take your scissors and you're going to cut the lines that you just made. So cut along the folds, and this will in turn make 4 little rectangles, and this is exactly the size that you want. And you have 4 of these rectangles, and then you can begin to fold and roll. So I cut out all of these other ones, and I'm just going to begin to fold. So you want to fold it kind of tightly. You can fold it in different shapes and loose. If you don't make it as loose and you make it super tight, it will look like this. But if you do it a little looser, then it will be a little bigger. And you can play around with sizes, and I think they look really cool. And then you're just going to take your hot glue gun and press down. I burnt my fingers doing this, so I recommend rolling it like a rolling pin. And yeah, I burnt my hand a lot, so don't do that, guys. And yeah, I'm just going to continue doing it with all of them. And remember, you can adjust the size of your rolls, and make sure that the side that's most colorful is on the outside because you want that to show rather than the inside. So yeah. Then once you have all your rolls, and these are all of the ones that weren't really colorful, I took the most colorful ones and I have them all lined up. And I think I have enough to cover the whole template. So yeah, these are the ones that I chose. And then you're going to take your template and you're going to want to hot glue the rolls to your template. So you want to glue down the part with the flap so that you won't be able to see it in your wall art, and just kind of glue it down. And then just do the rest of it until you fill it up. So take your hot glue gun, put some glue on there, and literally just press down. Once you glue down all of the rolls to your template, you will see that there are a lot of excess and you have to cut it off. So taking your scissors, you just want to cut off all of the excess. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to cut it near the template as best as can. You're pretty much done with it now, and it's all finished, and this is the finished product, and I think it looks really cute. The last step to this DIY is you're just gonna take the thing you just finished cutting out and just glue the back of it with hot glue and just go crazy with it. You want it to stick on forever, that's why. And you're just going to place it where you want it and press down. Don't press down too much or else you'll flatten the rolls. Yeah, but that is the finished product, and I think it looks super duper cute, and it's a really cute wall decor. So this is just the finished product, and I put it with my other DIY. Do you guys remember that? My jewelry organizer. And I think it looks super cute, and yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the different ways to upcycle your old magazines. And if you liked it, then give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you aren't already. Next week I was thinking of doing like a challenge video where I go into a store that everybody kind of goes to, like Walmart, Target, Walgreens. I don't know really what store I'm going to go to, but comment down below and I might do that. It's a $10 challenge, so what I have to do is I have to take $10 and I have to go into one of those stores, like, you know, Walmart, Target, and all that stuff, and I have to buy 10 things with $10. So everything has to be $1. And the reason why I want to do this challenge is because I get very distracted, and when I see things I like, I just, you know, I can't like stay on a budget. And I feel like this will help me stay on budget more. And also for people who can't afford things, like, you know, people who only have a budget of $10, I want to see how it is, like, you know, to be in their footsteps. So I was thinking of doing that challenge, and I also saw some other YouTubers do it, so I, you know, kind of thought I should do it too. I might do that or another DIY, but let me know in the comments what you think I should do. And yeah, I'll do it for you guys. So thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Great. Go until I just kind of... Okay, zoom up a little.